Okay, so I wanted to get into like a little bit of news that they have going on. So Tekashi 6ix9ine is supposed to be, testifying against former gang affiliates in a upcoming trial. And I say that to say it's a lot of people that not a lot of people. There's a lot of rappers who will claim a gang for rap clout. And it's not only him. He's not the only person that's
Mm-hmm.
out here rapping that's, claiming a gang just for some type of clout.
Mm-hmm.
Like, of course he's a bozo, but I feel they're bozos too. Like, and it affects me because I feel like I'm a person who I'm trying to get out this life.
Mm.
And y'all trying to get in? Like, you understand how corny is that? Especially for you to be a certain age trying to get in. Like, I turned
Mm-hmm.
this when you feel me, was young as fuck.
Y'all heard this first episode.
Yes, I turned this when I was young as fuck. So it's like, why would you try to do something that people who's in it are trying to get out of it, honestly? Like, you understand? I'm trying to have a better life for myself. I'm trying to make better decisions. But y'all motherfuckers is playing with this shit. And this is something I put my life on the line
Mm-hmm.
for. I done been shot at. I done been almost stabbed. I done faced jail time. I could still be in the future facing an indictment. Who knows? You
Mm-hmm.
understand? Like, my
Mm-hmm.
life is literally on the line for shit that y'all playing with.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all playing with this shit.
It's a tricky conversation, and you hear a lot of people who have a personal connection to different affiliations. You hear them say a lot of the things that you just said. And if you're a person who's smart and who does a little bit of research and understands how certain organizations were formed and where they started, you see that different things that they're associated with are not even what it was started about. It was started to empower different communities. It was
Mhm.
started to offer resources to underserved communities, and empower them through forming a group of organizations. So the fact that certain people are aligning themselves with certain names of organizations just for clout
That
or to
shit. That
pick
shit.
out the worst
That shit is
parts
so
of what people
exact.
associated with,
Like it's so upsetting for people to not
it's
even. Yes,
disrespectful.
it's so upsetting for people not to even know. Like, a lot of people be like, "Oh, why did you do this? Why did you do that?" I know a lot of people who this is all they have. This is
Mm-hmm.
the only family or sense of a family
Mm-hmm.
that they
Mm-hmm.
have. This is the only people who, when Christmas comes around, birthday comes around, their kids' fit birthdays come around, is providing gifts and helping them out. And when they don't have nowhere to stay, offering them somewhere to stay. Like, so to some people, this is family. You understand?
Hell yeah.
So don't question what the fuck somebody else is doing unless it's affecting you. Unless it's affecting me, I don't care what you do.
But see, what's crazy is the family element. That's not the shit that they want to claim certain sets for. You know what I'm saying? It's not. They see that and see that
Of
kind of support,
course.
and that's what they want to
Of
claim.
course it's
They
not
want
that. It's
to attach
clout.
to the
It's
negative
clout.
things or to the things that
Hmm.
people
And then when shit come like now and the shit bites you in the
look at
ass
what's
with
happening.
Tekashi, you want a fucking rat. You
Look at
feel
what's
me? Like,
happening.
when shit bites you in the fucking ass. No, my nigga, be that same gangster you was portraying to be. Hold it down 10 toes. You feel me? Like you was pretending to be. At the end of the day, I don't care what these motherfuckers did to you, tried to do to you. Hold it down. You feel me? You a gangster. Handle that shit in the street.
Apparently, it's a little
Like,
bit different. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that to me, the shame that you would feel just being considered a rat. I mean, I read the
there
article
is
and
I don't
he's like
he
snitching,
has
snitching.
no why would he have any type of shame? Like, he's not
He
no
must
anybody who
not. You're
knows
right.
him knows that he's not no street nigga. Like,
Yeah.
he's not a person who has pride, you feel me? Like, he doesn't have no shame. There's no shame in his
So
game.
how does that? So how do you handle? Because I know there's certain things about my life that when I see people um, attach themselves to certain, I guess, labels or different things, I feel it's so disrespectful. Disrespectful, I should say, to my personal journey and path and different struggles I've had. So how do you feel when you see people attach themselves to names of different organizations that you have an understanding of
I just feel
for
like
reasons like this?
I
Like,
just feel like it's upsetting, and on top of it, is not what it used to be. Like, gangbanging is not what it used to be. It's not the same loyalty. Anybody could do it. Anybody could be it now. Anybody could pay their way in, and it never
mm,
used to be like that. Like, you
mm,
understand? Like, I'm from the era where niggas was scared to walk down certain blocks
mm,
wearing certain colors. You
mm.
understand? So I just feel like everything changes. Even the way we communicate. Like, remember back in the day, niggas had flip phones. Before, niggas ain't have no phones. Now niggas got touch phones. So of course, gangs and different things is gonna change. Everything,
Evolve,
everything
yeah.
involves, everything changes. I just feel like it's very upsetting because, like I said, I'm over here trying to get out. I'm over here trying to better myself and do things positively, in a positive light, in a positive way. And these motherfuckers are claiming something that I put my life on the line for years for clout. That shit don't even pay your bills. Like, what? Like, you doing this shit for clout, and it's upsetting because it makes me see where niggas' loyalty is. Because
Mm.
why are people around you even accepting that? Why are there real niggas who's real gangbangers who really know how it is and what it's supposed to be and what protocol is allowing you to do that?
Mm-hmm.
They're clout chasing also. They're okay with the clout chasing. They're okay with you doing things. Like, I remember before all this stuff happened with Tekashi, I used to go to all the niggas that he's ratting on and be like, why y'all got this nigga around? Y'all know he not tough. Y'all know he not really blood. But he's shining light on us. He putting us on. We in videos. Y'all worried about videos and putting y'all on? So it's like you just see where you learn where niggas heart is at. You learn where niggas mind is at. You learn where niggas loyalty is at. You learn all that by sitting back and watching. It's like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
good, you showed me a hand. I'm
Mm-hmm.
glad you showed me a hand because you let me know what type of nigga you are to even accept something like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I would never accept the rat. I had a close friend who used to come see me. I knew for years who used to come see me in prison and everything. And once I found out that she ratted, I cut her off like a drop of a dime. No questions asked. I tolerates no rats. I tolerates certain stuff I just don't tolerate. So therefore, if you tolerate a rat, you a rat. If you tolerate a bitch ass nigga, you a bitch ass nigga. You feel me? That's just how I feel. So I feel like all these people that I see that's around, all these different celebrities that's tolerating certain things that's not supposed to be tolerated, it just lets me know what type of person you are. You show me your hand. This is chess, not checkers. You feel me? I know who to use as a pawn, and I know not who not to use.
Yeah.
And y'all motherfuckers, I wouldn't even put on my board because y'all some bitch made niggas. Y'all
And,
can't protect me. Y'all can't even be my pawns. Y'all in it for self.
and look what happens when the shit hits the fan.
Exactly.
Something to think about though. I wonder what that felt like for you. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
very upsetting, but it's like it's funny to me too. It's
Mm-hmm.
funny because damn, y'all niggas is some bitches. Like, you feel me?
Like,
But the thing is,
like
like I told you,
wow.
girls are more loyal than guys. Like, you
You
understand?
did say
We're
that,
just
yeah.
way more loyal than guys. And I just feel like, damn, like the world has changed. Everybody is for clout. Everybody's doing this to look a certain way. And it's like for instance, when you have a rapper, right, and they talk about doing all the shit they do, oh, fighting, shooting, whatever, and they do it, people looking at them crazy. But then when they talk about fighting and shit like that, and there's a video that come out about them getting pressed and not doing something,
Mm-hmm.
people talk about them crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, when do you win? You feel me? Like, I feel like whatever you talk about, you just gotta stand by it. Like, you understand? Everything that I speak about, I stand by it. Everything that I say, I stand behind it 100%. There's no doubt in my mind. Everything
Yeah.
that I do, I stand behind it. I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh yeah, I'm a fighter, and then when people come to try to fight me, I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
hold on, wait a minute, hold up. You feel me? No, I was just pretending for the cameras. Like, it don't work like that.
And that ain't even some shit. Like, yeah, I mean, it's the topic of conversation right now. We're talking about, I guess, posers in a sense. But to me, like, when it comes to you, a person being like having a no tolerance for disrespect or defending themselves, that's not even something you really like. I'm not finna walk around talking about what I would do and all that shit. Like, that ain't even a conversation that people
Yeah,
really
like,
have when
why
they
do you need to
really.
explain that?
There's nothing. Honestly, I want to have a peaceful day, my nigga. I don't even want to have to do none of that if I don't have to. So when you talk about it a lot and when you constantly posing and constantly letting motherfuckers know and trying to tell people how tough you are and shit, to me, like, I just don't buy none of that shit.
I don't buy it either. I just feel like I find it. That's one of the things, topics that somebody brought up today in my
Mm-hmm.
DM, and I honestly felt like it was a good topic because it's not only Tekashi, it's a few different rappers who are claiming a gang or yelling out gang shit for clout. You understand?
Mm.
Or for some type of protection, and it's like, turn that shit then. Really be
Mm-hmm.
it. You feel me? Be it.
Mm-hmm.
Live by the rules, follow protocol, stand by that shit. You feel me? Like, don't just claim it cause you feel it look good. Don't just claim it cause it's for protection. Don't just, like, be it. Really be it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you understand? Really turn that shit and really stand by all the laws that come with it and stand 10 toes. So